Hello everybody, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
And today we got Battle Report 220. I had to pause there for a minute.
Is that what it was?
I can't read well.
220.
Orcs and Goblins versus the Vampire Covenant.
At Huzzah Hobbies.
Correct.
So we got the 3-eared bat.
All right.
I did say I was going to find some pictures, didn't I?
You did. You never did.
And I never did that.
So something...
Well, you know, I don't have a lot of free time.
That's what it is. We were just talking about this, about somebody else. Anyway. Somebody sent me this list, Jimbo, and I thought I'd give it a shot. So, it's a little bit different than what I'm used to playing.
Somebody sent you this list and you thought you'd give it a shot. Maybe a little more background is required.
Some guy submitted a list and said, hey.
Where?
If you ever, on the Ninth Age Forum.
On the Ninth Age Forum. Okay.
Ninth Age Forum. One of our listeners.
Okay.
Sent me this list and said, hey, why don't you, if you get a shot, why don't you take a look at this and see what you... Anyway, if you have a chance, take a look at this and play it and see what you think.
Okay, so this is dedicated to Jimbo.
This is to Jimbo. It's an Iron Orc Warlord.
Should we be playing a song?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm not sure what a Jimbo song would be.
Sounds very country or western.
Yeah. But he's got a general on a boar with a shield. The Apocalypse. That's the the plus D3 attacks, D3 strength.
Yep.
Duskforged armor, so re-rolling his 1-up armor save. Dragonfire Gem and a potion of swiftness. I love potion of swiftness, but I found it's kind of a waste on an orc. Serious, because most of the times you need it, you're only getting up to the level of who your opponent is.
Or your opponent has one also.
Yeah, or your opponent has one also, and it's useless.
When it becomes important.
Right. Next is a Feral Orc Chief, is a BSB, but I'll still take one every time. Potion of Swiftness, if I can fit it.
Well, you might have to fight a monster. He's
a BSB with a great weapon. He's on a War Boar, the Essence of Mithril, and of course light armor to allow him to take the Essence of Mithril. Feral Orc Shaman, he's a master of shamanism, paired weapons. He's got the magical heirloom.
Okay.
I like having the 5th spell.
Yeah.
And a Feral Orc Chief on a Wyvern with a lance, a bow, light armor, Tuck-Tex Guard, and a Pan of Protection pension.
He doesn't have the sword. Okay.
The only thing I didn't like about this, I thought this guy should have had a great weapon.
Yeah.
Instead of a lance.
Yeah.
I don't like a lance that much, and you'd only... On the charge...
Just means you're thinking you're going to win every time on the first round.
Well, on the charge, he's initiative 4.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he goes up to 4.
Yeah.
Because of the charge. So, I mean, most things you need to fight are going first anyway. So anyway, that's the only thing that's the only suggestion. That's the only thing I think I would change if I play this again, is give him a great weapon instead. 35 Feral Orcs, not Ed Bashers.
It's a lot of dudes.
Full command, paired weapons, and the Green Tide banner.
Okay.
2 units of 5 Feral Boar Boys with paired weapons and shields. 25 Common Orcs with shields, standard bearer, and the banner of the Relentless Company. I actually kind of like this unit a lot.
The common orcs?
Just plain common orcs. They keep them fairly cheap. They've got the standard bearer with the Relentless Company, so they can dash for an objective.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of nice.
You like them better than the ferals?
No. For what they're used for, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because ferals are frenzied. And
Correct.
They can get,
Yeah.
with leadership 7 on a maximized roll, you're not sticking around.
Yeah.
And this unit needs to get out there on its own to take something. That's the way I saw it. Anyway, 2 units of Grotlings, a giant with nets.
Nets.
Or a net.
Yeah, I'm saying. It's a very large net.
11 common Ed Basher Boar Boys with full command and the Micanox Totem, which I'm falling in love with.
That's a wonderful item.
3 Skewers.
Okay, if you're going to take one, you might as well take 3.
And a Nasher team, a Wrecking Team.
Wrecking Team, okay.
Another unit I'm not sold on, but anyway.
The Nasher Wrecking Team?
The Wrecking Team. I played the Wrecking Team a lot. Yes. You know that.
Just something to be shot at.
But it's something that needs to be shot at. But
or magic at.
Hopefully pull something off the Wyvern.
Yep.
Is the idea. Moving on. Happened to play a Vampire Covenant army.
Okay.
His count was a general. He had a count as a general.
This count was a general.
Yes. Master of Occultism, Arcane Knowledge, Blessed Inscriptions, Destiny's Call, and the Knight's Crown. So the Knight's Crown means you get no weapon bonus. Like when you fight him.
Oh, is that one? Okay.
Yeah. So actually, Apocalypse.
Both sides, right?
No, just you. Just the guy fighting him.
Oh, okay.
See, actually, Apocalypse does nothing
Against him.
Against him. Maybe it's both. Maybe it is both.
I thought it was both.
Because he doesn't have the only thing. Well, no, because he's got Blessed Inscriptions, and he wouldn't have that if he didn't get the benefit from it.
No, I thought it was just magic weapons. No, maybe I gotta look at
Moving
it.
on.
It's been a while. Yeah. Yes, move on.
Another vampire. This guy just had the paired weapons of the essence of Mithril.
Okay.
Necromancer, Master of Evocation. He had the Necromantic Staff and the Talisman of the Void.
Okay.
45 skeletons with full command and a flaming standard. 27 zombies with a musician.
Okay.
Another 20 zombies without a musician.
That's a lot of zombies.
31 barrel guard, full command and the banner of whatever. This is the +1 to hit banner. 8 dire wolves with a champ.
Okay.
2 great bats, dark coach, and 4 winged reapers with halberds.
Halberds in one unit.
Yep, 1 big unit. But I think the minimum's 3, isn't it? Or is it 2? Anyway.
Not sure.
So, we're going to play Counter Thrust and Hold the Ground, which is the center. Just going to start scoring on turn 2. Moving around the field of the top leftish, is a ruin over here on the left.
Okay.
Hill back here under this pile of skeletons. He's got his little vampire with just the paired weapons in here.
Okay.
Small unit of zombies, great bats. Another unit of zombies in the back. Barrow guard here in the woods with his major vampire. His necromancer's in this unit as well. This zombie unit. Dark coach over here. And the 4 winged reapers.
Yeah, wow. All there on the flank, huh? Interesting.
Yep. So anyway, like I was saying, it's a ruin, a hill, a woods, a field, and a fence.
Okay.
Water feature, another hill, forest, and a impassable.
Okay.
My dice tower's back. And you can see my skewers placed out here. He had already dropped these guys when I placed these.
Oh, okay.
And he actually dropped because he wanted to go first.
So we dropped whole army?
So we dropped a couple things back and forth. It's counter thrust, so I think we dropped 3 each, and then he finished.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which allowed me to set up,
Right.
to kind of deal with what it was. And because of where his mages are, one's here on this corner and one's back here, I was able to kind of try to hide the wrecking team behind this little hook in the hill to keep him safe. But there you go. Vanguards, which I have none, which is very strange to me. I guess the Grotlings did, and then they moved a bit. Not a lot.
Something seems to be following your Grotlings.
I only have 4 stands of Grotlings. So I had to use 2 rat swarms to fill this army out. Everything else I had.
Yeah.
Anyway. So you can see the dogs have come forward, his dire wolves. And that's it. So, and you know what? He cheated me. Anyway. Never mind. Thinking back on the game. I have to make fun of him for this one. Okay, so moving on to turn 1. Here we go. His dogs who vanguarded charged me.
Ah. That's how he cheated you.
That's not allowed.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't even think about that till just now when I was looking at that. Oh, well.
Maybe you won.
What's that?
Maybe you won the roll that didn't move anybody.
That's maybe what that was.
Yeah.
I just took my turn and sat for a turn.
Yeah, that's what it was, yeah.
That's probably what happened. So he came up. You can see the rest of his army just starts moving forward. Winged Reapers come up, sit here in the field. And his, whatever this thing is, Dark Coach sits up here against the fence. So it gets the fence protection if I decide to charge it. I've moved my Shaman over to this Orc unit. Just so he'll have a better range and armor for what he's looking for. Anyway, I started with him there. I shouldn't say I moved him. Magic goes through. This is a movement tray for going to be 7 zombies in a minute.
Oh, okay.
That's why that's blank things out there in the middle.
So he's raising zombies.
So I allowed him to get off the raising zombie spell, which I swear I'll never let anyone ever do. And he immediately does it. There they are. Go into the combat. He kills. I kill one of him. He puts 3 wounds on me. I think he only put
3?
2 wounds. Oh, sorry.
It's a base missing.
I'm a bit. Yeah, sorry. He put a few wounds on me.
Yeah.
So it's a good point. That's it for his turn.
Okay.
Of course, the zombies show up, which is really irritating. So my turn. The only charge I made on my turn, because I missed a picture of the charges, the giant charged out in to help the grotlings out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only charge I made. And in the random movement, the wrecking team, which was here, came across the hill, killed off the zombies that he had placed.
So 7 zombies are missing.
And he ended out here in the center of the field.
Okay.
Elsewhere over here on the left, you can see the wyvern and the boar boys coming up, both in the flank of this unit.
Now, did you walk up to you just walked up to the fence with the other guys?
And the boar riders walked up to the fence to irritate them. They are out of. I made him line up his dark coach, so they are out of arc of the dark coach. And these guys can come charge me if they want to.
Okay.
Not real thrilled with that, but I got a plan.
Okay.
It's not a good plan, but I got a plan.
Okay.
So anyway, and he has no shooting, and his snipe spells are way out of range. So my guy bails out of this unit in case these guys make the long charge into me.
Okay.
He doesn't want to be standing there.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing I've done is, it's hard to see, but my general and BSB are on the right side of this unit, so they're down off the hill, so they cannot be targeted with the snipe spells.
Okay.
So, got that going for me. That's what it looks like. So, of course, the giant and the grotlings kill off the dire wolves.
Right.
Both elect not to. Well, the grotlings could not, and the giant did not overrun.
Okay.
Off on the right.
I didn't know she conga lined your.
I conga lined the other unit forward.
Yeah.
Correct. Over here on the right, I got off I pushed through the break the spirit on his guys in the field, and fired all 3 bolt throwers, 1 hit for 3 wounds. So only 1 hit, but he made it count.
Yeah.
Doesn't kill any, unfortunately. There you go. There's the 3 wounds. Pow, pow, pow.
Okay.
Do
that again.
Pow, pow, pow. Like that? Anyway, so that's going to be it going into turn 2.
It's important for our site that we bring in advanced sound effects.
So I did try, because the other spell I tried to push through was the swarm of insects to knock these guys down. I still need to get 4 6s and I kill them all, which I thought was a decent chance. But he made sure that didn't happen because he wanted that guy left for this, and because of that, left the break the spirit to go off.
Okay.
Anyway, so his bat comes forward and kills me.
Okay.
Over here, the winged reapers don't want to go far because of this spell on them, so they just come forward a bit. The dark coach couldn't charge me, so it just swings over in front of me.
Okay.
And zombies come forward. You can see they've grown a bit.
Yep.
And skeletons come forward. And that's going to do it for movement. Grave Calls gets off and kills 6 of me.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a little excessive.
Let's see, they're missing a few guys. Yeah.
Especially when he does 2d6 and 2d6 hits, and I got a...
And they're like strength 5 AP too, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but he needs 3s to wound, and I've got a 4-up save.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to lose 6.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Yes, it does. It shouldn't happen to me, though.
Yeah.
So anyway, going on to the next turn. Next turn, over here on the left, the boar boys and the wyvern charge into this unit of skeletons. This was going to be a good move if I hit him in the flank.
Okay.
But somehow I got obsessed with it and decided to do it from the front.
And he's got spears, correct?
No, he does have
Oh,
hand weapons.
a hand weapon
He's
shield.
only a
Okay.
hand weapon
All
shield.
right. So
I'm not that worried about
So
that,
you'll,
but
you'll just be busy for a while.
but there's a vampire in there
Yeah.
too. Anyway, the last remaining Grotling stand comes forward to chaff up his big barrow guard.
Yep.
This unit redeploys a bit just to stay close, and the boar boys, with really nowhere to go, charge the dark coach.
There you go. Why not?
You got nothing else to do. Let's just charge.
Yeah, yeah.
Make it simple.
Jump the fence.
And because this unit's tied up, the giant comes forward. He's out of arc of the zombies here.
Okay.
But he can see the zombies back here. Not that he can do a whole lot
You can
about
see
that.
them, but they're in the front. So
They're in the front. I can't get to them.
you can't get to them anyway.
Right.
Okay.
But his turn next anyway.
Okay.
So anyway, so we do that. And there you go. There's a better picture.
Okay. Where's his vampires? I'm sorry.
There's his fighty vampires in this unit.
Where?
Yeah, I think right now he's over on this side.
Okay.
No, he's actually right there. He
Okay.
can charge the giant in the flank.
Okay, so I can get the
Because I
giant.
made a point of doing that.
Okay.
Telling him he's welcome to come do it. And I'm going to fire 3 bolt throwers at him and kill him.
You might be afraid because he remembers the old 8th edition days when Vampire got picked up and put in the pocket.
That was him, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
When my vampire picked him up and put him in his pocket
He did the same thing to me.
and watched his army
Yeah,
crumble away.
Yeah, yeah.
Giants were great back then. Make giants great again. Anyway, they really were terrible. So anyway, so I come forward. I got him set up to make a couple charges. He's in a good spot, I think, and everybody else is just hanging around. And so launched 3 more bolt throwers at him. I hit 1 out of 3, which is still good.
Sorry if it was your sound effect again. You've set a standard for this.
There you go.
battle
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. But the one that does hit puts 3 more wounds on it. Which is
You've got what? 2 out of 4 and 1 out of 5.
Actually, this is wrong. I put in more than this. 2 of them hit this round. I didn't count this right. Because he's down to... He started with 16 wounds. The first one did 3. Brought him to 11. And he's got 6 left. So I did 5 and a 3 and a 2 this round.
Okay.
So I hit him twice. Because I had 2 shooting at short range.
Right.
I think this, so I hit him twice. Did 5. I believe it was 5 wounds this turn.
You get
So
scarification up on your mage, so you cast something on somebody.
I did scarification on my mage because I cast... one of the wounds came here from Swarm of Insects.
Oh, okay.
I did get a Swarm of Insects off on him as well.
Why not?
And did 1 wound. But it's a wound. I'm trying hard to push him through. Right now he's only got 6 wounds left on this unit. And because of the placement of them, they can't get healed.
Right, because they're so far away.
Because they're so far away. I mean, he can take a 12... I mean, if he really wanted to, he could take a 12-inch move, plop them back down here, and then get within 18 so he can cast a focused heal on them. But that's the only way he can get them in there.
Yeah.
Moving forward, this fight is going on. I kill a bunch of skeletons. He kills 3 of my
Vampire.
4 boys. The vampires over there on this side.
Yep.
But I believe... Oh, yeah, No, his vampire didn't even fight, and he did this. How did this happen again? Because I went in and I challenged... No. I challenged, and he accepted with the champion.
Champion, okay.
The champion. So I slaughtered the champion and did a couple wounds with the boar boys. And his vampire actually had a bad turn, if I recall completely.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll take that back. I challenged. He declined. Because he does not have a champion.
I see. So he sat there.
So he sat there and watched the fight.
So you took 3 wounds from strength 3 guys.
So I took 3 wounds from strength 3 guys. Correct. That would be correct.
Okay.
When I've only got a 5 up. Sorry.
4 up, right?
No, 5 up in combat. We don't have light armor. We're ferals in this one.
Right.
So, but anyway, but he, he's still hitting, needing 4s to hit me, 5s to wound me.
Yeah.
And I've got the 5 up saves. Anyway, puts a few wounds through.
Okay.
3 to be exact. I kill a couple guys. Nothing special. Stick around.
Yeah, He crumbles a little bit.
He crumbles a little bit. Doesn't matter. He's still a huge unit.
Yep.
Over here, the charge of the Boar Boys. Now, this is 15 strength 5 attacks, by the way. We managed to put a wound through.
He's got a 4-up Aegis, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it was... I wasn't expecting to kill the stupid thing.
Yeah.
I was expecting to hurt a little more than
that's always a challenge with the 4-up Aegis. You just don't know how the dice are going to go.
Correct.
You know.
So he does 3 wounds, runs me down.
Yep. But he's in the middle of the field.
But it's his turn coming up because I charged him.
Yep.
So that's what it looks like going into his turn 2 or 3. Should be 3.
What's that red pipe dice for?
It's turn 3. The red die was to mark that he had a point for the token center of the board because he's within 6 inches and I'm not.
Okay.
He gained a point for that.
Okay.
So on his turn, you can see the we keep wanting to call him Grave Guard. The Barrow Guard charged the Grotlings.
Get out of the way. Yep.
The Dark Coach makes the long charge into my skewer with a flank overrun lined up.
Yep.
He took the extended chassis, and this is his extended chassis.
So his extended chassis is
being followed by bats.
Some bats coming out of his ass.
Yep.
Oops, sorry, we're a PG channel.
Exactly, you're not allowed to say that. Elsewhere, he's looking around, measuring stuff. The 2-winged Reapers, they have 2 wounds on. These 2 wounds are on them.
Okay.
Charge into the skewer, trying to get some revenge.
Okay, it's not quite lined up right, but okay.
Well, he was. This guy's overlapping and clipping the corner.
Okay.
So they're both touching. And this is where he started. So he had to wheel before.
Yeah.
He wanted to wheel so he could get closer to this one, but because of the angle he was, he could not.
That was going to happen with the angle.
Correct. Then later on, he figured he should have wheeled more. Because after that, he was thinking about just getting him off the board.
Yeah.
So anyway, so he charged here. You can see this big unit of zombies just turn kind of face the giant coming at him. Giant's threatening him very much. And that's it. So the Dark Coach smashes, of course, this, overruns into the flank of the Ferals.
Okay.
And now what happened over here?
Cast some magic.
He casts Whispers of the Veil to bring my toughness down.
And your discipline.
Back here, the combats go. The Barrow Guard kill off the whatever that was, the Grotling, overrun to here.
Okay.
This guy smashes into me. We've gone a turn ahead because this is my turn. This is my turn. I just did this because I missed a couple pictures. But the Dark Coach smashed me in the flank.
Smashed into your flank.
Smashed into my flank.
Doesn't look like he smashed you.
Killed a couple guys. We put 3 wounds on him, which put him up to 4 wounds. And then I won the combat by 1. Which meant he crumbled away. Which is extremely unlikely, but we'll take it. So, because of that...
Well, he's what, 60 wide?
60. He's on 4 guys.
Yeah.
He's only on
4 guys.
4 guys, yeah. He's on 4 guys. So, so this is what it looks like going into my turn.
Okay.
Actually, did we do this out of range? We must have done this combat out of phase. Okay. Because we shouldn't have done this combat yet.
Might should be on your turn.
It would be on my turn.
Yeah.
And we did. Well, I don't know. Anyway.
So that was your turn. No.
That was it. We did it out of phase.
Did out of phase.
We did it out of phase because on my turn, the Ferals charged the Barrow Guard.
You shouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, we fought it too soon.
Yep.
And the Grotlings, they should have had to stand there and take a charge rather than charge.
Right.
Which doesn't really change much, but we go Simo that way. Okay. So up here, the Grotlings and the Giant both charge this unit of zombies.
Okay.
The reason why is because of the way they're placed. All the Grotlings are touching his Necromancer who's in the center.
Yeah, that's worth attacking.
So that's 9 attacks I can direct at his Necromancer.
Right.
9 or 11. I think it's 9. I think they have 4 each. Anyway. Elsewhere, the BSB comes forward, gets within 12 of the giant because the giant is going to be
Charging the rear.
Charging the rear and not real thrilled when this is over. Because I don't think I can't kill them all. Especially not if I'm putting all these attacks on the Necromancer. And all these attacks refer to strength 2 attacks.
Yeah, it's not likely, but anything's
It's not
possible.
likely, but it is possible. So anyway, so we have that, and his
Winged Reapers went off the table after they
the
killed
winged reapers after they killed the skewer overran off the table.
Okay.
So because of that, my general peels out of his unit, comes back here and stares at the edge of the board. He's like, I know you got to come back sooner or later.
Yep. Okay.
So he pops in there. They can only go 6 when they come back, so they can't get out. The other thing I did was I actually moved this bolt thrower, the skewer, back here in the corner. Moved it back to the closer to the table edge, so he cannot even try to come back and sneak behind it. And hide from the general.
Okay.
Orcs come forward, and you can see
Shaman moves over.
Shaman moves over just to keep more stuff in sight. And the guys on the hill, the boar boys on the hill, have angled to hit the flank of this unit or go past them out here.
Yep.
I'm not real thrilled about going to the flank of this unit. These guys do have the lethal strike.
They do.
So,
but you've tied up his mage, which is a big deal.
So with the Whispers of the Veil, he puts 2 wounds on me. I completely whiff. I didn't do any wounds to his. He accepted the challenge this round.
Okay.
I do
and
not.
He finished off your guys.
What's that? Yeah, he finished. No, there's 2 of them right back here under the wing.
You can't see him. Okay.
So he puts 2 wounds on my Wyvern. I flee from this combat. He does not catch me, at least.
Oh, there is that.
Over here, we put a hurting on this zombie unit.
Yep, down to the tray.
He does kill a base of the Grotlings, but his mage is not long. His Necromancer is dead.
Okay, that's a big win.
It's a huge win. And we haven't done this fight. There we go. So he comes in and does 10 wounds to me. I mean, really smashes me. I go back and do 2, 4, 6 to him. But I'm steadfast and stick around for a turn. Got that going for me at least. And I do have, this is with, he did all this to me, 10 wounds, and I'm tough 5 at the moment. So, not real thrilled with that. We're going to turn 4, and it's his turn. So first thing he's going to do is nothing. Those were all pictures of the board. All right. So the first thing he does is he charges the Wyvern, forces me to flee, redirects into the boar boys, forces them to flee because they're both were already fleeing.
I didn't go into.
He rolled.
Didn't try to help out his guys, huh?
Yeah, he rolled really bad on his pursue. He rolled this, so I mean he's only going 9, so he does not catch me. Well, he was in my. I think he was in my. We checked, and he was in my front, and he's overlapped, but it wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
He didn't have to be overlapped.
Yeah.
But
he's
in my front, so he couldn't do anything about it. Couldn't come help him. So anyway, so he does that.
The photos always make things look different.
Yeah. Magic Phase comes along, and he gets the grave calls off.
Okay, you didn't die in the trees.
And kills me.
Okay.
No, I didn't even actually make it to the trees.
Okay.
I thought for sure I was dead because of that.
Okay.
He elected not to send the zombies into the rear of the giant. I was actually kind of surprised. I think he would have lost, but at least it would have, made the giant sit there and crumble away, I guess.
Yeah, but then you would have charged him and killed him.
With
all the stuff that's around there.
Oh, the boar boys?
The boar boys and the BSB.
Yeah. Yeah, and finished off the zombies, but
yeah.
This is a zombie.
And probably in one. Well, you would have finished up right away. And,
maybe. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, flank and rear and
yeah. I mean,
you don't have to fight in the giant. All 3 of those things fighting that block. It'll go pretty fast.
It does go faster than I thought.
Yeah.
So anyway, the fight goes on. We crumble them down.
You crush that one so bad, the other one just crumbles away.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Meanwhile, you can see the 2 winged reapers show back up.
Yep.
They've got 4 total of 6 wounds left on them. They're going to sit there and they have to come back on the board. They're not happy about it.
He just kept them there. He didn't move them anywhere else.
He moved a bit. I mean, I think they shifted a couple inches. But he knew what was he knew what was in store for him.
Yeah.
He's like, why do I? So I think he said, why bother? Because you're going to hit me, and if I win and I'm alive, I can turn and face wherever I want before I have to go. Anyway, so we have that. The grind in the middle. Oh, my two boar boys rally. The ones that ran into the woods. This fight, this is my turn. This fight continues to chug away. We've got him down to his vampire and 4 buddies, and we're still steadfast. And because we're keeping our strength bonus, and it's got this toughness 5 thing going on me. So the boar boys swing around, get down off the hill, get within the token, and position themselves to have a flank there. The common orcs trigger their triple march banner and get forward.
Okay.
Somebody's going to have to deal with these zombies at some point.
Very scary. Yep.
Yeah, very scary. And the BSB moves around to get within 12 of everybody. General goes and smashes into the 2 winged reapers. And giants and the grotlings finish off this unit of zombies. This round I could not, he stopped me from giving a +1 toughness, so I managed to get off the bring the pain to reroll to hits against that unit instead. And the general, of course, killed one outright. The other one didn't.
You charged in on your turn.
I charged on my turn.
Okay.
Killed one outright. The other one, didn't wound me.
And then took a Diet Coke break.
And takes his, it's true. Takes his crumble and goes away.
Okay.
So now we've each got a token for the center.
I guess you won.
Yes. I finally beat the last ones. I killed the 4 of them, and his guy didn't. I had 4, a rank, and a banner. His general didn't do enough damage to me
And he crumbled
to
away.
help him from crumbling away. I think he lost the fight by 3, crumbled away. So
And then on his turn, he charged
his
you.
turn, the skeletons come in and charge me.
Okay. It looks like he did some crumble tests and didn't fare well on the zombies.
The zombies got abused by crumbling.
Yeah.
These guys took a couple, but nothing bad because there's vampires in there, giving them the big leadership.
Okay.
And yeah, they smashed through me and overrun to catch me. They didn't kill me all, but they broke me and he chased me down.
And he caught you and
Caught me.
looks like your boar boys panicked and ran away.
Boar boys panicked from the mess and ran through these guys, which thankfully didn't panic.
Okay.
And the poor boys ended up over here. Yeah, exactly. So my turn. I couldn't charge him because everything was out of position. So the 2 boar boys from the woods marched out to get within range of the token.
Right.
DSB flipped around to here. Mage came around to keep in sight, and the giant marched down here to get in their flank. General comes in position because they're on the hill, and pulled a totemic summons.
Why not?
What I'm hoping he does, I was actually hoping he would charge this guy, kill it, and then just overrun way down here.
Right, to get away from the...
because that would pull him away from everything, and that would pull him away from the marker, is what I was hoping. And then I made another mistake back here, overconfident that that's what he was going to do. The boar boys somehow decided that the common orcs over here were going to need help against the zombies. So when they rallied, they faced that way instead of this way.
Right.
Bad mistake. This is turn 4. I've got 2 turns left. 2 turns left.
Turn 4. Okay.
Turn 5. Anyway. Because of the way I placed them, I'm not going to make it.
Okay.
Is what it comes down to. See, there it is. Bad. Because those orcs don't need help against the zombies.
No.
Anyway. Got that. Everyone's just placed in the right spot, looking around. So now, I guess there is one more turn. So we go to turn 6. I got a point that time, so we each have 2 points. And his turn 6. He looks at the situation, not thrilled, turns around and just moves 6. You know, turns around and moves 4 back towards to get within
6.
6.
Right, and get off the mountain.
And manages to get himself off the mountain, which is doubly bad for me. So because of that, because of this, I can't move a 14 to get back here. I could have rallied in a conga line facing this way. Even if I was facing the right way, I think 14 might have done it. But can't do it because of that. Didn't take the bait with the totemic.
The thing is, you could have put the giant behind him so he couldn't
move. Correct, and that's probably would have been better than where I put
or
him
the mage
hill.
or anybody else for that matter. You know.
Yeah, actually, even these two guys could have done it. It's a good point. So anyway, not thinking ahead blew me. So on the top of turn 6, we finish off the zombies, and these guys are left looking like, well, that was great. So we go into the bottom of turn 6. I decide to charge him with everything I got and see what happens. So the BSB came in the flank.
Points, it's worth it.
Yeah. So the BSB hits him in the flank. Totemic summons in the rear. The giant and the mage even charged in.
Yeah.
So the mage even charged in.
Well, your mage is semi-fighty, so.
And he's not touching the general.
Yeah.
So everybody goes in. Everybody's happy. 4 riders come back. You can see with 7 more inches of movement, had they been facing the right way, I would have had it. So anyway. So because of that, the only thing I have is to try to kill this unit.
Right.
Oh, I didn't wipe the unit. Look at that. So I did charge those last 2, or I did kill off those last 2 on my turn. I do have break this. I get to break the spirit. I replaced break the spirit on his unit to give him -1 to hit because he wouldn't let the other one go through. He wouldn't let my born to fight go through.
Right. Can't imagine why.
Yeah. We killed a bunch, but it didn't matter. It wasn't enough to bring it down to where I needed. Didn't even get him down to a quarter.
Okay.
Had I had another turn, because he can't reform, had I had another turn, I'm in really good shape. But I don't have another turn. And if the general goes in, I've got to bring his character, his mage, his big vampire.
Yeah.
So it ends up 2639 to 1581, so which is a 16-4. It's a good substantial victory, but not with the objective.
But you can take the objective. Yeah, yeah.
Correct. So, but that's it. It's a fun game.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen Vampire Covenant.
It has. I like vampires.
Yeah, I do too.
I like the looks of the army. I like some of the, some of the combat things of them. They're a nice army.
Yeah.
So really I left him with this. The only thing he's got left is this unit and his vampire in that unit. And that's it. And I believe his vampire has 2 wounds on him for some reason. I can't remember. Oh, I think I might have done 2 wounds to him earlier. Anyway, looks like he's got 2. Looks like he's carrying 2 wounds.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's going to do it.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Till next time.